Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk Trivia, where we unravel the intricacies of technology in a way that's both engaging and informative. I'm your host, and today we're diving into an aspect of software development that often gets overlooked but is absolutely crucial: setting up local development environments. Now, I know setting things up can sometimes feel a bit dull, but let me assure you, it's the foundation for building amazing software. Think of it as preparing your kitchen before cooking a fantastic meal. You wouldn't want to start baking without first preheating the oven, right? So let's get started with the essentials. First up, we need to talk about prerequisites. Before diving into the coding part, there are a few key tools you'll want to have on your machine. Did you know that Ruby and Node.js are part of the big players here? Ruby is like the trusty sous chef in our kitchen, while Node.js is that versatile assistant who can handle multiple tasks at once. Sounds essential, doesn't it? Now, let's sprinkle a bit of Docker magic into the mix. Docker is like your kitchen in a handy box. It allows you to set up all the necessary services without cluttering your actual machine. For our Mac users, grabbing Docker is a breeze, but Linux users, you might need to roll up your sleeves a bit with some terminal commands. Don't worry, it's like exercising before making that delicious meal. And speaking of meals, ever tried to cook something new without the right ingredients? That's what running a local MySQL server is like. Both Mac and Linux users can whip this up easily, but remember, you won't need to serve this dish. Your application will connect to MySQL running inside a Docker container. Isn't it wild how it all comes together? And let's not forget about our trusty image processing libraries. They're like the spices that make any dish pop. You may want to install ImageMagick and FFmpeg, particularly if you're dealing with images and videos. They add that extra flavor to your development kitchen, enabling preview editing and rich media processing. All right, now moving on to installation tasks. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty of managing dependencies. It's like ensuring you have not just the right spices, but also the correct measurements. Bundler is your measuring cup here, helping you manage Ruby gems. If only cooking were this organized. But wait, don't forget to set up your custom credentials. Picture this as prepping your unique signature sauce. For instance, if you plan to work with services like S3 or Stripe, you'll want to ensure those credentials are filled in correctly. Now let's transition to running everything locally. Imagine all these ingredients coming together in your kitchen. You start your Docker services, keep an eye on those ports, and launch your application. Voila! You're ready to cook. Develop. Before I let you go, here's something interesting. Resetting Elasticsearch indices can be a bit tricky if you forget it. Think of it like forgetting to set the timer on your cake. You might end up with a flat outcome if you don't reset it properly. So remember to log into your application, because this is the key to seeing your hard work in action. And in our final moments here today, I encourage you to think about this. How does setting up a development environment parallel to preparing for a big event? Do the right tools and tidy organization impact your overall outcome in both scenarios? As we wrap up today's episode, I hope you found some nuggets of wisdom in the world of local development. Remember, the setup might seem mundane, but it's what allows the magic to happen later. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to catch our next episode, where we'll explore more facets of technology that intrigue and inspire.